I'm Sasha from Sasha Randomly. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a repot video. First up is my zebra plant. And just to give a disclaimer, there will be root corn. There will be. So I'll give you a heads up so you can avert your eyes. Okay? So I'm actually repotting this for two reasons. One, I like soil that I know. I don't know this soil. So we're going to do it for that reason. And then I noticed it was doing a lot of watering for this one. I was having to water it like 3 times a week. And zebra plants, they're very thirsty, but they shouldn't be that thirsty. And then, here goes your bone chicka wow wow. All I had to do was lift it up. I didn't even have to squeeze the sides of the pot. I just lifted it straight out. Do you see that? It's so beautiful, and they're healthy. And then the bottom looks all clean, like nothing ever happened. But that's okay. It's beautiful. We're going to loosen up these roots so that they know they can spread out and get bigger. Don't worry, if I make a mess, I have to clean it up. All right. So for my soil mixture, I usually do 50% soil and 50% perlite. But because these like a lot of water, I'm going to do 70-30. So 70% soil and 30% perlite. That way, it can hold just a little bit more moisture than normal. But we still have a good airy mix going on. All right, so I don't know what size pot we're going to put this in, but it came out of a 4-inch, and obviously it's ready for an upgrade. So I think that's good, right? Is that good? I haven't done too many repottings. I'm new to this, okay? Bear with me. I think that's good. We got a good amount here. So I don't know if this will be big enough. Oh no, that should be good. Yeah, this is a 5-inch pot. So we are going to get rid of this one here without making too much of a mess. And then we just set this down. So also for my soil, I use black gold, which I love. And for right now, I'm using cactus soil. So I'm mixing 50% of that. Is that going to be high enough? Let's go a little bit less. And then for my perlite, it's like Perfect Plants Perlite off Amazon. All right, what do we think about that? I think that's good. So let's move this out of the way momentarily. Make sure we have that in there evenly. Yeah, that's gonna work. Okay. So I use my little spoon because it's a lot easier to make less of a mess and get it down on the sides. And I'm still making a mess, of course, but that's okay. As I said, I have to clean it up later, don't I? I can only blame myself. Alright, so I'm shaking it just to make sure it settles all the way down to the bottom and on the sides. Same reason for me tapping. And trying to make sure it's not too high up in the pot so that it doesn't overflow when I water. Like this spoon and me making a mess right now. Okay. I think we're looking like fantastic. I'm also going to put this in a cover pot. Squeeze a little bit, make sure it gets down in there. Press a little bit. All right. Okay, just a little bit more. This side. Okay. All right. I think we're good here, peoples. Yep, we are all set. So, let's clean up just a little bit. And my cover pots. It's beautiful. Look it. It's pretty. Now it is a little bit at an angle, so I'll just have it pointed towards this side, pointed towards the sun for a while to kind of straighten it out. And that's going to work beautifully. So we're going to set this aside because we have a second one to do. So this is my Stromanthi Trio Star. I really do love this pot. From the dollar store for $1. Oh, I'm going to miss it, but it's got to come out. This one I'm repotting for 2 reasons. Also because I like to know the soil that I'm dealing with. That way I know when to water and what to look for in case there are pests and anything like that. The second reason is I saw bugs. We don't do bugs in this house. We just don't. Get that back in there. I did spray it with a solution of neem oil, water, and some dish soap. And I sprayed the soil and I sprayed the leaves. So this doesn't necessarily need a repot. Oh my goodness, what is this? Do you see that? What is that? It's not mold. I don't want to mess with the soil too much just because these are sensitive plants. And I think a 5-inch pot will do just fine with this. I don't know what this is in here. Is that one of those biodegradable pots? It's not cloth. It's not mold. Yeah, I think this is one of those biodegradable pots. That's interesting. Didn't stop it from growing, so hey, I'm fine with it. Okay. Okay, all right. So, not that many roots, but as I said, I like to know what soil I'm dealing with. And so we're gonna keep it moving. All right. Let's get rid of this pot. It's only $11.99 for this plant. All right. I usually like to wait 2 weeks of having a plant before I repot it, just so it can acclimate to the situation that it's just now getting introduced to. So let's see, where do we want this? Okay. Set that here. Let's hope I have enough soil. I think I do. I did just mix this. So, let's see. Where are we here? I think that's good. What do we think? Maybe a little bit further down. Just pat that down a little bit. Yeah, I like this height. What do you think? Okay. We're gonna stick with it. So how is everybody holding up? I'm doing good with the repot. Does anybody else like repotting? I just find it so relaxing. Plus, you know, it's like a new start for the plant. and it's refreshing to the plant. You get a new view, and I like to look at my plants. I check them regularly, a lot more now since I have a lot more time. Okay, sure that's straight. Yep, I think we have enough soil. Okay. Now this Tremanthus Trio Star has been doing pretty well. I know a lot of people don't like calatheas or things from the Maranta family, which this is, but I'm in love with them. I've only had this for maybe about 2 months. It's been doing well other than the bugs that I found. And I think that is because I missed it at least twice a day. It's in a room that stays 60% humidity for at least 12 hours a day. And I keep it moist, not wet or soggy. And I just stare at it all day. I'm sure staring helps. Stare at your plants, talk to them. Hello, lover. All right, I think we are good. Again, I don't want it too high up so that when I water it doesn't overflow. A little bit more. Okay. So, let me get my little brush so I can get the dirt off of the leaves on this one because I did make a mess. This is just a dollar store makeup brush, but I find it comes in handy, especially when I'm repotting and I have to get the leaves clean again. All right, I think we have a winner chicken dinner. Tremanthus Trio Star, people, isn't it beautiful? I love these. I can't wait for it to get huge and even more striations and variegation in it. I love it. I love it. I love all the calatheas, actually. I gotta get me an orbifolia. That is on my wish list. Okay, let's see here. Okay, and the new pot works, and it looks pretty. I do like white. All right, before I was so rudely cut off by my video, I was showing you this Tremanthus Trio Star. I'm gonna pop the label back in there, put it back in its nice little pebble tray. Okay, we got one more to go, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, so the third one we have here is my Persian shield that you saw in the previous video. Okay. It's very small. It still tickles me that it's so small and cute. But and as I said, it's only been a week for this one. But it's just sucking up so much water. I can't keep up with this little pot and trying to water it every 2 days. And you see, more bone chicka wow wow. Bone chicka wow wow. All right. Let's see if we can get this loosened up. Okay. This is a lot of roots on this little itty bitty plant. I don't think it's just adorable. Okay. Okay. Again, I don't want to mess with the roots too much. It hasn't been here that long, and so I'm not sure if it's fully acclimated, but it has a lot of roots on this little itty bitty thing. I think that's good. Okay. Boom, set that there for a second. Get my little spoon. Actually, we're gonna scoop this one. Okay. All right, a little bit less. I think that's good. And we got a good amount of space for it to grow. So, it has a little itty bitty leaf at the bottom. I'm trying not to cover it up. Okay. All right. Straighten you out here. I think another spoonful over here and we'll be good to go. Okay, we're all set. Now I don't have a cover pot for this one, so it's just going to have to be simple and cute on its own, which is fine by me, because once we get to a good size, we're going to cover it and it's just going to be beautiful either ways. Okay. Alright, so thank you very much. I'm going to water these in a few seconds. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you have any tips for the Persian Shield, also let me know in the comments, because I just got it. I've done a little bit of research, but I would love to have more info. Alright, laters.